game-winning potential field goal.
Making a
early
habit
this
of
season.
this.
The Chiefs win at 23-14. 7th straight year they're headed to the AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes has never lost a divisional game.
It's about everybody, and everybody's winners on this team, and I think that's what makes us special. So it doesn't always have to be an offensive explosion. It doesn't always have to be the defense locking it down. It's just who can find a way to get a win, and how can we do that. And I think that's what makes us a special football team. We'll try to carry that into next week.
Yeah, I always tell our coaches, don't get used to that. I mean, this is unreal. I tell the fans the same thing. We're very lucky to have him here. And the stuff he's doing just doesn't happen. That's why he's the greatest at doing what he's done in a relatively young career here.
7th playoff appearance for Patrick Mahomes, and the playoff magic continues. He's now won 16 career playoff games, tying Joe Montana for second most all-time behind Tom Brady. He's also already up to 42 career passing touchdowns in the playoffs, already 5th most all-time. But his most impressive accomplishment, leading the Chiefs to a 7th straight AFC Championship game. That's one behind the Patriots' all-time record of 8. As far as the Texans are concerned, their season's over. Here's C.J. Stroud.
If this is a down year, and another playoff win, play against a great Chiefs team and compete with them, and I'm not saying I'm happy with it, but I'm definitely, I'm definitely encouraged and motivated that, there's more for the Texans, on the other side of the hump.
I'm walking out of here discouraged. Like, this one hurts, right? Because I know we're a better football team than we showed today, no matter who we're playing against. Like, to go back and still have to talk about mistakes that we made in this moment, like, yeah, it's discouraging.
Themselves in the AFC Championship game.
Crazy, huh?
The Chiefs defeated the Texans 23-14. The Texans outplayed the Chiefs on offense and defense for much of the first 3 quarters. But that Mahomes boy gonna find a way.
Yeah, he is.
The man, they got him going down. He Supermans it. Finds Kelsey. But I told you, nephew, he don't have the legs that he once had.
Yes, sir.
But he's a professional get open guy. That's what Travis Kelsey is now. Can he run like he once could? No. No. Had he been able to run like he once could, he'd probably have 200+ yards today. But he can't run like that. But what he can do is still get open.
Yeah.
And he can see things. Like he and Mahomes boy struggled this year of getting that connection, Ocho. What we have seen them have for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
But when they needed it,
that
you know where he's going. And they did a great job. They doubled him a lot of times, Ocho. You see him, he run the cross, the basic cross. They got the safety coming down to take it away.
Yep.
They played in and out on him. But look, check this out. And I said this before, and people like to keep saying, Travis Kelsey is the greatest tight end ever play. He's number 1 in playoff in catches over Jerry Rice. He's 200 yards behind Jerry Rice for the most receiving yards in playoff history. He's 2 touchdowns behind Jerry Rice for the most touchdowns in playoff history.
Yes, sir.
10 Pro Bowls. He had like 7, 8 straight 1,000-yard seasons. No other tight end has more than 4.
Right.
He has 7, 8 straight. Remember, Ocho, he would have had another one. They sat him out last year because they was already locked into the 3 seed. The thing that's most impressive about him, as great as he is in the regular season, he's even better in the postseason. And that's not a knock on anybody. The 2 top tight ends for me are him and Gronk.
Yeah.
I think it's him and Gronk. I'm taking Trav. That's not to say I don't like Gronk. I think Gronk is phenomenal.
He is.
His relationship with Brady is just like what Trav had with Mahomes boy.
Yeah.
But you can't deny the numbers. Regular season, the Pro Bowls, the All Pros, the way big game after big game after big. Have you ever left a playoff game and say, "Man, Trav let us down, man. Man, he ain't play good today."
Never that.
I mean, Ocho, and I'm talking about when the money we shoving all the money. Hey, it's finality now. The playoffs is all about finality.
Right.
Ain't no. Hey, we'll look at the tape. We'll bounce back next week. Next week is 8 months from now. This guy has been money. 172 postseason receptions.
That's crazy.
He's far away. He's not done. He has 2,020 yards. That's second all time. We know Jerry. Jerry's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Not just because of what he did in the regular season. When you ever see a game where you say, "Well, Jerry let us down in the postseason."
Man, please.
He's 2 in yards and touchdown. He's a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tight end.
Yeah.
And he has 1,000 catches.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't a whole lot of 1,000 catch guys. What is it, 10, 12, Ocho?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Only what? I think Gonzo it has the record. He has like 1,300. I think Witten has like 1,100. And I think he's the next tight end. He has 1,000. I think Gates had like 9. I think Gates had 9, maybe 9 something. And then everybody else, everybody else kind of after me but he for me, Ocho, and the most 100 catch playoff games in postseason history. Can I interest you in that?
No, that's
a tight end. He's won in most 100-yard games. He's won in catches. He's 2 in yards. He's 2 in touchdowns.
And you know what makes most of that possible too, if you think about it, if he was on any other team, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
The production, the numbers, the accolades, it wouldn't be the same. And just the right fit, the right offense, the right quarterback, the right play calling, the right creativity, and everything, the rest take care of itself.
Ocho, he went to the Pro Bowl with Alex Smith.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about this guy like we do now until he got my homeboy.
Yeah.
Let's be 1,000. And he was a phenomenal player.
He was good then too, now.
Yes.
He was good then too.
I think he's going to 10 straight Pro Bowls. You got to be good to go to 10 straight.
Mm-hmm.
And there are times that he had Kittle not had those all-world seasons. He might have a couple of more first-team All-Pros.
Yeah.
Look at Brock Bowers had a historic season. But the 10 consecutive Pro Bowls for a tight end. What he's been able to do, his body of work, when it's all said and done, I think right now it's just he and Gronk at the table having a discussion. I don't know, boy. Hey, bro, we don't need to we don't need to discuss it among ourselves.
Right.
We're gonna let other people discuss it.
Yeah.
I think it's them two. I love them both. Watch them both. It's funny. They both got the same number. Both played. You'll probably say when it's all said and done, they played with the 2 greatest quarterbacks of all time.
All time, yeah.
That definitely helps. But what he's been able to do, man, like I said, at this point in time, he doesn't have the legs that he once had. He's just a professional guy that knows how to get open.
Very savvy.
That's it.
Very savvy.
That's it.
Being able to read defenses. And the funny thing about it, not only getting open, is him and Mahomes be on the same page and knowing when to settle. Knowing where to settle, knowing where to be at. And every time, man. Never fail.
If you play Kansas City, if you play a Steve Spagnuolo defense,
yes, sir.
The moment he feels threatened, he's coming with the bomb blitz. He finna blow it up.
Yeah.
The moment you threaten him, he's coming. Hell, I know that. How Chiefs don't know? I mean, how the Texans don't know that? Bro,